What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Waka Flocka is a rap artist who turned, I want to say, into some kind of reality star. Waka Flocka Flame. He was married to Tammy Rivera. And if I'm not mistaken, he had some issues, with some drugs and legal issues and things like that. But however, quite popular more or less now in the filmography, doesn't really do so much music anymore. But he was with Tammy Rivera, all right? They have divorced. So now they have divorced, or that relationship is ended. We see what he likes. And this is the thing about a lot of ladies here, right? Once they get to a situation where they want out of the relationship, I honestly believe they feel like it's a lot of opportunities out there for them in the market. And I'm not here to say that is not true. That's not what I'm here to say. But I want to say that the market is very competitive in today's world. Why? Because even 10 years ago, relationships were different for women than they are now. Like Tia Mowry, for an example. Tia Mowry got married 15 years ago. 15 years ago, men were still more traditional than what they are now. So a guy would be running to get married. I wanted to get married a lot in that time, and I at least had those dreams, wanted to be a father, wanted to be a husband. That was something I was very interested in, because that was society's way of saying you are successful, especially in the Black community. That was very important for me. However, here's what I want to talk about in today's world now, all right? Here's what I want to say. If you're Tammy Rivera and you come out of a relationship for 9 or 10 years, and now you're back on the dating market as a woman that's a little bit older, as a woman that has a kid or kids with, very high demand, you enter into a market in which, you're competing against people who were not even thought about maybe when you were last in a relationship. So, 2014, her and Waka Flocka got married. The lady who was 16 at that time, or 17, let me just say 18, is now 26. The lady who was 15 in high school is now graduating from college and is almost 23, 24. And guess what? With a lot more opportunity, a different outlook on the world, and that's how we get to what's happening with Waka Flocka now. Here's his new chick, all right? That's the new chick. Now, this chick here is, it seems to like Latinas. Seems to be doing okay for me. Seems like she is kind of BBLing it up. She has 6 degrees. Again, I don't know what's real on her, but she looks good. Now, in comparison to Tammy Rivera, which Tammy Rivera is still beautiful too, but most people are gonna say he's upgraded. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's not about the fact that she is so much more beautiful. That's not really what it is. It is, firstly, she is younger. She's probably going to have more openness to do things for the guy in the world. Most likely doesn't have any kids, and maybe comes at, for a man, a cheaper investment. And here's what a lot of ladies don't understand. The older the woman is that you're dating, okay? And it could be a great experience. We're not discounting that. For example, Aaron Rodgers, older quarterback, but as a free agent, if you want him on your team, you're going to break the bank, because he's worth his weight in gold. The problem is when men see ladies in relationships, and they could be older or divorced, a man can't just, judge a woman's ability. Because I guess if we watched wives do what they do, like we watch people on the football field or the basketball court, it will be able to assess women when they go into free agency in that regard, right? Because with women, it's hard to see what you're getting every day in your life. Whereas when you see what you get from players, and I'm not trying to call women the same thing as football players, but I'm trying to make the connection for the demand. It's easier to see what you're going to get. So when a woman comes out, we don't know what you're going to get. So we know that if you're a woman that was married to a rich guy, you're older, you want a higher quality of life, right? Then your way of looking at the world or the relationship, probably, if I need you to change some things about yourself for me, you probably can't do it or have a hard time with doing it, all right? So then let's go to the situation here with this young lady. She's younger, no children. It appears more attractive. It appears probably more open to the world, and as it appears less expensive to deal with. These are the hurdles that women who are in the dating market will always have to compete with younger women, flat out. The only thing that a woman can do if she can still look very beautiful, she can have experience on her end. But the experience has to be that a younger woman cannot provide. That's why women like older men. Why do women like older men? For the experience, okay? They should be able to control their emotions better. They can be able to provide better. You know, they know what they're doing, usually in the bedroom better. So those things, and then they're already young themselves. So having experience to be with somebody older should be the deciding factor. However, this ain't the case for ladies, usually. So a man doesn't look at an older woman for the most part and be like, wow, she knows what she's doing. She has experience. Again, I think if we could qualify it, that it would be different, but you can't. Whereas a woman can qualify it with a man based on what he has, based on his career, based on what he's built. Now, here's the thing that is to understand. Once a guy and you break up, Tia Mowry, Corey Hardrick, let it be a great example. Do you feel like that guy is going to suffer in the dating market after leaving Tia Mowry? I mean, do we know the answer here? I think we know the answer. The answer is no. That guy doesn't suffer at all. He has so much optionality or options. You know, it's like here today, gone tomorrow. When you're an average guy, you don't have a lot of optionality. The fact of the matter is, you know, you really start to miss your girlfriend a whole lot. You know, when I used to not be as successful as I am now, and the girlfriend would leave me or we'd break up, man, it would be very difficult. But if you try that today, I'm so busy doing whatever I need to do, it won't even be a day or so. I can really care about you. It's only going to be a day or so before I just completely not even think about you anymore, because I just can't afford to think about you. I have to do something for myself, right? So that's what I'm saying. And then also, I would have a lot more opportunities now. A lot. So I don't have time to sit back and think about what you're doing, because I'm getting up, I'm getting right into the work, I'm running the company or whatever I'm doing. And then if I go out, I'm going to see something almost every day that's working with something. There is no way that a lady can hold a man down who's like that. I mean, you know, if you break up with a guy like that, yeah, it'll hurt. But man, is he going to come back. And within weeks, you're forgotten about. That can happen. And it's more likely to happen. And more guys are like, well, didn't work out. Really miss her. Hope she's okay. But man, look at the opportunities. That's how it works. And ladies, they're looking for these rich guys to deal with. And you don't even know what you're asking for. You're asking to be, the more opportunity, more money it has, you're asking to be dumped quicker if you don't, if you're causing problems. And a guy like Waka Flocka, it doesn't work out, ain't gonna take long. For her, it's gonna take a little bit longer. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.